sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Big Easy. And with that Who Dat chant bouncing off the walls behind us, we know that we're ready for football at Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the New Orleans Saints. On the visitor's sideline, Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon. Across from him, Saints head coach Kellen Moore. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Glad you're with us. It's Blake Groupie to get this one started, and off we go here in New Orleans. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
And when you watch him play, all you think about is how dynamic he is. He can beat you with his arm and his legs. Threw for over 20 touchdowns for the first time since 2021. Fully healed from a knee injury a couple of seasons ago. He's got his team thinking big in 2025.
That's complete to Michael Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
First down, Arizona.
On play action, it's Murray. Out route, he finds his man, it's Jones. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First down, Cardinals.
Now Murray off play action. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Brian Brzee fought in and got him down.
It's second down.
There's Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Connor. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Boy, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Murray now to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Marvin Harris.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Louisville.
And to say that this is a big spot is the classic understatement. It's a ton of pressure on this rookie quarterback as he gets to play right away. And let's face it, he's trying to take in every moment from his first start, but at the same time, he's got to focus on what's in front of him.
To Taysom Hill.
From the 24 now, here's second and 3.
Brings up second down at the 24-yard line.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1.
Brought down by Michael Walker.
They'll go with the keeper. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on third and a yard.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On play action, Shuck. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Intended target was Cam Akers. But it'll be second down. Throwing, Shuck. Little short pass here to Hill. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
For the Saints. First down.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
Brings up second down.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Play fake, Shuck. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Zaven Collins. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
That's good for another Saints. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ballgame.
Really an excellent run. Sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. Second and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are on the board here first in the season opener. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Groupie able to add the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And a Cardinal first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Murray now. Catch made right side by Wilson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
First down, Arizona.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And fights him off. Forced out to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints' 42-yard line.
Now Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Here's Murray.
7 yards to go.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Devon Godshaw getting in there and dropping it.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. Big yards there on the scramble. It gets them a first down.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for us Saints. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At the 39-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Shuck. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 47.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Toss wide side. This is Kamara. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
That's good for another Saints.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Saints go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
A point after, good by Groupie. And it's now 14-0.
Saints 14.
That time a 9-play drive. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football. What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Murray again. This is Connor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Murray going to throw. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line.
A gain of 14 and a Cardinal first down.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 9-yard pickup.
Connor going to get it again on second down. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Arizona.
In motion right is Wilson. On a delay of game there, they could not get the play off in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. From the gun, Murray. And his throw here's incomplete. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. To throw is Murray. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. To throw, it's Murray. Gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Arizona.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Throwing now is Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are back within a score.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. The Saints offense and the veteran Alvin Kamara getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. They go play action here with Shuck. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage. An even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you what. Third down. All you're thinking is, what can we do to keep this drive going to get enough yardage to move the sticks? You're certainly not thinking about taking this one almost a length of the field, but that's exactly what happens here. What a play, and what a change of fortunes.
Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Loss sets up third down and goal.
Shuck now to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So they will decline that penalty, and that's going to force a fourth and goal.
A 26-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Murray. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. They run behind center with Counter. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray completes this to Elijah Higgins.
Murray's pass.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third and 4. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
Pickup on the play. And the Cardinal first down.
From the gun, a give to Connor. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's DeMario Davis navigating his way into the backfield for a tackle for loss.
At the Saints' 40-yard line.
On second and 12, Murray over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Shotgun now from Murray. Buying time to his left. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because The entire game, he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That's good for us.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Shuck. There's Chris Olave. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Here's Shuck. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Shuck. He finds his man, complete. That's Riley.
Shuck's pass complete to number 29.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
At the 29-yard line.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So halftime.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Saints take over.
The Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
It's a pickup of 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Shuck. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Zaven Collins in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
They need a stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. On the return, Dortch. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray headed back out onto the field. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Connor up the middle. Fighting through it. He's got space. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 14. First down, Arizona.
Play fake. Murray. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
On the handoff, Connor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
He's across midfield
49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First down, Cardinals.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Murray now to throw. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
A gain of 15.
15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff coming left, Connor. And he went nowhere. He went backwards, back to the 33.
He was taken
The play over before it really got started thanks to Pete Werner.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, yep.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Trey McBride, 32 yards. And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6.
14.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams try to find the right formula to come out with the victory. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He is hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
We're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Stop by Garrett Williams.
No gain.
38-yard line, second and 9.
Down at the 38-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Riley. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
And the Saints, first down.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And this one's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Kamara up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
It's a game
from the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
That's good for another Saints.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
At the 11-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go play action with Shuck. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taysom Hill, an 11-yard touchdown. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talked about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it's in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Cardinals 14.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. And able to get this out to the 25. So out now come the Cardinals. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one. You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And Wilson with it, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at their 48-yard line.
So offense moving a little too slow there. Could not get set, and they get the penalty. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And it's third.
Murray now.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And the Saints are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. To throw now, Shuck. On the check down, he finds Kamara. Gets past one man. 2nd and 7.
To Alvin Kamara. A 3-yard pickup.
They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. Runs through the contact. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 91 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. Dances by at the 20. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
First down.
They run it again with Kamara. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Wilson on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. 1 yard is the gain. And the Saints are set up now with a 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. Kamara trying again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Shuck on 3rd and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Nice completion, nice gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do. They run. It's Kamara. And he'll be caught behind the line of scrimmage at the 3. They gave coming to him in search of his third touchdown, but he's denied. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Well, they go with a tight end carry. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
They didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20.
First down, Cardinals.
On play action, it's Murray. This will be swung out here for counter. And he's up in it after a gain of 4, up to the 25-yard line.
Brings up second down at the 25-yard line.
Murray going to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
And a Cardinals first down.
Now Murray off play action. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Murray's pass. Complete.
Second and a couple.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 48-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray flushed out right. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
And it's third down.
Murray on the sneak. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Murray. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Now he's forced out. Murray fighting, lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the 4th quarter. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Shuck now to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So players shake it up. We'll get a stoppage here. And that's Alvin Kamara, the one who's going to receive some attention. Hopefully he's okay. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
Brings up second and
going right back to Akers. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards that time to push him up. First and goal.
And the Saints, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
To throw his shot. A tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Saints are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
To throw, it's Murray. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
here's Murray. And he's caught. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now Murray. Screen pass to Connor. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. Murray now to throw. Looking in zone for Jones. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete. Brings up second and goal.
Shotgun now for Murray. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown,
A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for New Orleans, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.